The story we're reading today is Winner Winner Chicken Dinner by Undertaker33. Definitely go check them out on DeviantArt if you like this story. They've got plenty of other work as well. The doorbell rang. Ashley groaned. For the third time today, she put down her controller and strolled to the door of her home. As she passed her roommate's door, she banged thrice upon it, before continuing on to the front entrance without a word. The doorbell rang again. "I'm coming," she called before muttering, "Keep your damn pants on." She opened the door to see a tan teenager wearing a red and white uniform. He had short pink hair with gel in it to make it look messy. In both hands, he held a large paper bag with a pair of yellow smiley faces on it, above the words, "Good eats yum."
"Hiya,"
the teenager said.
"I've
Ashley cut in. "Yeah, I can see that. She prepaid, right?" The guy's expression seemed a bit caught off, but he recovered.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it was her mum. I took the order."
"Oh, great. Back for 2 weeks and already needs cash from Mom," Ashley grumbled. The guy's eyes dipped, and he extended the food awkwardly. She grabbed the bag. It was huge, and so thoroughly stuffed with food that there was barely anywhere to grab it. It was big and fat and round, just like the girl that ordered it. Ashley sneered to herself as she took the pitifully small flap on top with both hands to get a decent purchase. "Did she leave a tip?" she asked.
No, miss.
The guy replied.
I need a signature for the receipt."
He extended a receipt wrapped around a green gel pen. Ashley placed the food on a side table and clicked her pen before twisting to look at it. She clicked it twice more, and the pen eagerly popped in and out. "This is a nice pen," she said.
"Thanks,"
the guy said. He didn't try to make conversation or ask about the order like the last guy did. Ashley liked that. She put her signature on the receipt, and the pen hovered over the tip area. "Tell you what," she said to the guy, "I'll give you a bonus tip if you can do the Fortnite dance." She tried to smile to entice the offer. The guy's face scrunched into one of worried concern. He asked before recognition.
"Oh, no, yeah. Sorry, I don't play."
He tapped his finger against his head.
"But here is because my sister, beauty school."
Ashley's smile became genuine as she scribbled $50 onto the tip line. She handed it back to the guy. "Make sure you never start," she said, handing the guy back the receipt. She kept the pen, clicking it in her hand. The guy looked at the receipt, then to Ashley, then to the receipt.
Well, I guess if you're gonna bribe me,"
he said with a chuckle. He waved.
"Thanks."
Ashley nodded and closed the door. "Nora!" she called. Further inside, she heard the door of her roommate creak open. "Are they gone?" she asked. "Nope," Ashley said. She opened the bag, confirming her suspicions. Chinese, with 4 cans of RC Cola. Who the hell sells RC Cola? "I actually invited them in. We're going to be in my room playing Fortnite for the next 96 hours, so if you need anything, you'll have to get off your fat bottom and do it." She rounded the corner to see Nora's chubby face and fluffy arm poking out around her doorframe. "Would you stop talking about my bottom?" she whined. "That depends. Are you still eating that pizza from an hour ago?" The girl shrank behind her door. "No," she said in a low tone. She slunk back further when Ashley walked to her. It was disgusting. Just last year, she'd have shouted Ashley down or challenged her to a boxing match, and she'd probably have won. "Did you save me a piece like I'd asked?" Ashley asked. Nora didn't answer. Dank darkness emanated from the room, with only a faint blue illumination emanating from what must be the television. Ashley turned the corner and freed up a hand to flick on the light, nearly dropping the bulging bag in the process. Bending over the table, Ashley had a perfect view of the enormity of Nora's massive bottom, while the girl hurriedly gathered the scraps from her pizza and dessert, tossing them into the empty box. Her hips bounced and the table creaked beneath her supporting hold while she reached over, scooping stuff up. Nora had become massive, going from 150 pounds to, Ashley couldn't even guess. At least 300, though it was more than likely higher than that. She turned into such a lazy porker that Ashley could hardly see her enormous 60-inch television around her bobbing and jiggling body. She had doubled her weight, though she hadn't seemed to realize she needed to upgrade her clothing. Her shirt only came down to her ribs, curling up into tightly pulled lines, while her sweatpants clung to her, leaving nothing to the imagination. "Good God!" Ashley spat. "Are you even wearing underwear?" Nora straightened swiftly, hands clapping upon her gargantuan bottom. There was a low bang as her tree-trunk legs slammed forwards against her table, and Nora fell backwards with a startled shout and the sound of ripping fabric. Nora landed in her chair, not 4 feet away from the immense television. The chair was the only thing that seemed to fit the girl, although it likely used to be able to fit 3 of her. It was strong, fluffy, and somehow seemed to retain its shape, regardless of the immense load it bore, just like the clothing she'd brought back from her college. Ashley groaned, going forwards and tossing the bag onto Nora's stomach. The swollen dumpling caught it with an "Oof! Hey!" and a deepened pout. "Careful, you'll spill the teriyaki sauce." "Oh, do you need a gravy boat? Or will you just be drinking that straight from the container?" Ashley snarked. She held out her hand, pointing. "Look at yourself. How much have you even eaten today?" "I haven't eaten that much," Nora cried. "This is nothing. It's all part of my workout routine." "Workout?" Ashley asked. Her finger stabbed at the television, where a pedestal illuminated a blonde and pink-haired lady with a fat bottom, albeit much smaller than Nora's. "The only thing you're working out is your thumbs. You'll damage your eyes if you keep sitting that close." Nora reached over, placing the bag onto her table with a solid thunk. "I told you, this is all just bulking to turn into muscle. I got into the academy on a boxing scholarship. You think I never practice or anything?" "No," Ashley said. "I don't." "Besides," Nora said, picking up the controller as if Ashley didn't say anything. She leaned back into her chair, resting the controller atop her corpulent tummy. "This is all chicken, and that's great protein. I'm just hanging out and playing while I digest before working out later. You're all about that, aren't you?" She selected her character and Ashley could see the display of stats and quests. She groaned. "Please, don't ever compare this trash to anything I'm working on." Nora snorted. "You're just being a jerk because I'm finally better at video games than you." Ashley's hand twitched. "God, you're such a pig." "Oh, whatever," Nora said. She hefted, sliding her belly forwards over her thick legs before she could reach the bag. Ashley saw her shirt had torn from her armpit down, split along the seam and exposing even more of her roommate. She was going to mention it, but rolled her eyes. It was one of her old workout tops, the 3rd this week she'd mangled with her new butterball lifestyle. She sighed, exasperated. "Can I have a can of RC?" she asked. Nora turned and her eyes narrowed at her suspiciously. Ashley rolled her own. "I'll let you tag along to the comic shop tonight." Nora turned her nose up at her. "Why would I want to go there? I don't even like video games." "If you don't, I'll update your Facebook for you," Ashley threatened. She took out her phone and began playing with it. "When's the last time someone's seen a picture of you? Prom?" Nora's face went ghostly white. She opened the pack and tossed a can to Ashley. "Fine, whatever. Can you just go now?" Ashley smirked and walked from the room. "I'll be back in 20 minutes with your next order, princess." She went and opened her can of soda and went from the room to the kitchen. She'd eaten a lot today herself, an entire bag of chips and most of a pack of Oreos. She began looking through their pantry for something to eat. She couldn't describe it, but looking at Nora, it was driving Ashley insane. She couldn't really describe the feeling in her chest it gave her to see her friend, but she could at least identify the one in her stomach. She was making her hungry. And there we have it, everyone. Our very first complete ASMR audio story video. I don't really know if I managed to keep the ASMR whispering up, but
That's the least important thing, yeah.
That is the least important thing, yeah. That's not what ASMR is about these days. Let's get some drinking ASMR just before we finish. Let's. That's what you're all here for, right?
Think you do it out to
Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you leave a like and make sure to check out our next video. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, definitely leave a comment down in the comments. See you next time.